Whoa, it's Alkali, and today I'm going to be building a little bit on one of my levels. So here's the level I'm going to be working on today. It's an easy demon, and it's inspired by Danzmen mostly. So it's got a lot of moving objects. So let me just play it before we get started on the creating. Okay, so I died, but that's pretty much all there is to show. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of moving objects. It's not that group heavy at the moment. It's only got 248 groups, but I'm sure as it goes on, it's gonna get a lot higher. So yeah. Alright, so let's see what I should do first. So we got these blocks over here that I want to decorate. Not really sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but I think I have a few ideas that I can do. So yeah, so I'm gonna copy this block that I have here, just select everything. Alright, so we got everything selected. Just gonna put that there, make sure this doesn't have any groups. 238, and now we just do the other side up here. So let me just copy that, flip that up here, boom, and just put that right there. Now what I'm gonna do is give these some I don't know, some wacky movements to make it fit with all the other stuff that I got going on. Okay, so I do have an idea actually as to what I can do. So I'm gonna copy this, and actually these are gonna be the same group. So let me just do that, 238. So this is going to be group 239. It's going to be half opacity, and we'll just put that back here. As you can see, I've labeled a lot of stuff as well. It gets really confusing when you go back in the editor and try to fix some stuff. So it's good to label stuff, especially if you're working with a lot of triggers. I just typed labels. There we go. It's really hard to focus for me while speaking. Now that we got that done, this should be good. It's not. Oh right. Yeah, okay, it's good now. So we're gonna do like a pole up here that is not 212. 238 is what we need. And then this is gonna like slide from up here. Okay, so before that we are going to just do some stuff here, and we're also going to put a rotating thing on this. Put that on B1 and give that the color white. While we're at it, we're going to add another object pulse over here as well. I have no idea what these pulses do. That doesn't really look good. I'm going to go with yellow, I think. And we're going to add some more object pulses over here. I feel like orange fits with the song, so we're going to do that color. There we go. I think those pulses look okay. So let's see how it looks. Cool, I think that fits. Alright, so now onto this moving object here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this from this side. So moving in reverse and then moving it back, if that makes sense. You'll see what I mean in a second. So put that there, maybe that there, 0.5. Let's see how it looks. Oops, I forgot the start position. Alright, now let's see how it looks. Yeah, it looks okay to me, yeah. Cool, so we're done with a single block in this level. Nice. So let's move on to the next one. Alright, so actually before we move on to the next block, I'm gonna reverse this back. So -15, so we're gonna basically just make it go back the way it came. And yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And now we're gonna move on to the next block. Alright, so this block. Okay, so we're basically going to do the same kind of thing that we have here. So it's going to be all black with some grey squares inside. So let's just copy paste this design over here, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so we got most of the design. Alright, so we got most of the... Alright, so we got most of the... Fucking hell, I can't speak. Alright, so we got most of the design copied here. I've just realized it's kind of dark here. I don't know if that's because the background color is dark in this particular part of the level, but I'm gonna try to fix this, so I will be right back. I think I've mostly fixed the outlines here. I'm just gonna move this one in a little bit more. Actually, I'm just gonna move these a bit down here. Alright, that looks okay. So now you can actually see the object. So yeah, this orb is gonna be moved up into this, into this opening here. If you toggle this, which is not what you want. You don't want to toggle this orb. So yeah, that's the idea. Alright, and I'm also going to just add a little detail here. Just put these, well, put this ring around here. So B2 8. There we go. Alright, let's see how it looks in game. You ever just get sidetracked and play the entire level instead of just the part you're meant to play? Yeah, I do that a lot. So anyway, we got this part done. And by this part I mean literally just this block. So that's cool. Yeah, it looks good. I think that looks good. I'm also going to pulse it a color. What's a good color? Red? That might work. Alright, so that's looking pretty good to me. So I did this before. It's kind of supposed to resemble that part in motion where you go diagonally upwards. So yeah, that's kind of like fucking I'm retarded. Alright, cool. So I think next we're gonna do this block down here. Not really sure what I'm gonna do right now, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see soon. Alright, so we got the main block design for this. Obviously it's not done, but it's basically gonna look like this block right here. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright, so I got most of this block done. So I added some pulsing to these spikes as well. Should probably get rid of the layer 7 stuff, hold on. So yeah, I added some pulses to these spikes here. So that's what it looks like now. And also gonna add a couple more details to this and then I should be done. Alright, so I added some pulses and also a couple more details to this block, like I said, and this is what it looks like now. So yeah, so I just realized this part is kind of empty, so I'm gonna add a couple more details to this block right here. So yeah. Alright, so I added some background details here, and it looks, I think it looks good, but I haven't play tested it in game yet, so let's have a look. Alright, that looks okay. It's slightly weird how these pillars here don't have a border when this block disappears, but I think I can get away with that. Alright, so I'm gonna add some spike deco down here. So it's gonna be basically the same thing as I've done here, except different slightly. So yeah. Alright, so I've done the same kind of spike design as I've done over here, but yeah, it's basically the same thing. Alright, so let's see how it looks so far. Cool, nice. Okay, so I'm not really sure what to do at this point. At this point it's just doing the same thing over and over again. Obviously there's going to be a new design here that's going to be based off of this, but apart from that it's kind of just the same process. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the video there. This was kind of like a test video anyway, just to see if, what people would think of it. But yeah, that's going to do it. See ya.